everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to my countdown to Christmas. So last year I had a bunch of Christmas related sets that I reviewed, counting down the days till Christmas. I'm gonna do a sort of similar thing this year, though I'm really only gonna be looking at a few sets and I will be posting some other reviews around these as well. So today I have a LEGO seasonal set. We have set number 40426. This is the Christmas 2-in-1 wreath set. We get a regular Christmas wreath with a bow, and we also do get the Advent wreath, which is something that I don't really know too much about. I will be building both models within this review, so look forward to that. This set includes 510 pieces and retails for $34.99 when it came out back on October 1st of 2020. Looking at the packaging, we do get the regular stuff off the side, LEGO logo at the top, 2-in-1 showcasing your other build in addition to the main build of the wreath. We get the greebling within that more green color, which sort of reminds me of Minecraft a little bit for some reason. And you know, I do really like the green color, makes it look very nice with the red right there, very nice contrast. And also the background for this looks very nice as well. Sort of feels like an 18+ set, but you know, it is a 9+ set, not an 18+ set. Moving all the way to the very back of the box, we get a quick look at the Advent wreath right there with the 4 candles. We also get a small look at the other build that was shown on the front, regular stuff that you see going on right there. Top of the box feature your logos, other stuff in various languages, actual size of one of our leafy pieces right there. Sides of the box are completely green other than just having the LEGO logo from the very top right there. Same thing sort of goes for this side, though we continue the greebling with the 2-in-1 in different languages. And then finally from the very bottom we do get the LEGO trademarks and the barcode for this particular set. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this box, and I did want to open it on camera since it is a rather interesting box to open. So I removed the tapes just to make it a little bit easier, but the way you open this box is that you remove those tabs down there, and then you can open it right up, and it even gives you a very nice spot to build this set if you don't have like a base plate for it, which is another really cool thing that I appreciate LEGO including. So let's take a look at the box contents. Here is everything included within the box. We get 3 numbered bags, that being bag number 1, bag number 2, and bag number 3. Also additionally we get 2 bags numbered 1 and we get 3 bags numbered 2, only 1 bag for number 3. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for that. Let's take a quick look at the instructions and then take a look at our 2 builds. So taking a look at the instructions, we get 2 numbered instruction booklets. The first one is to build the regular wreath, and then the other one is to build the Advent wreath. So taking a look at the first instructions, pretty much mimic the front of the box right there. Very back features the win guide for the time period, and then we have the final overall model for this particular wreath. As for the other instructions, we pretty much mimic the back of the box right here, showcasing the alternate build right here. Very back features the piece count for the set for 1 page, and then we get a quick look at some alternate builds right here for these wreaths, which I think is very interesting to see. And you can also just continue going along right there. You can really build whatever you want with these pieces. You know, it gives you a general layout, and then you can just have fun and mess around with it as you see fit. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for the instructions right here. So let's take a look at our first build for the regular wreath. So getting right into our first build right here, or well actually second build since I'm recording this out of order, we have the regular wreath right here. We get a very nice bow from the top and lots of greenery going on for this particular build. So one thing that I did want to note is that we do get a main base startup for both of the regular wreath and the Advent wreath, where we then build upon it using all of these other green pieces from the very top. We do get some extra pieces in addition, just like the other model. And then the one thing that you can actually do with this is that you can actually hang it on your wall, which is something that I did want to just show off real quickly right here, that I can bounce this around and it's not gonna fall apart, which is just something that I find really amazing. Here's a quick look at the back, just showing off that building style. It is pretty much the same compared to the building style of the other build right here, where we build a bunch of these to form a circle, and then we have a different one from the very top where we have the little hanger, and then we also just have the points to mark both the top and the bottom of the wreath down here. When it comes to the bow, that I think is a very interesting build as well, giving you a lot of slope pieces in that red color. You do use a lot more red for this compared to the other one. When it comes to a lot of the leafy pieces, I just have to appreciate how many are included. You get the regular leaves, you get the bigger leaf pieces, and then you get these smaller ones right here, which I really love getting all these different greenery pieces. You know, if you want to repurpose the pieces from the set, it's definitely worth it when it comes to building like a greenhouse or maybe something like that. When it comes to Harry Potter, you know, that's just the way that I thought of it when it came to all of these green pieces, and it's even a great Christmas decoration, and, you know, I love the bonus that you can just wiggle this around and it won't break. Another thing that I did want to do is I put it over here since I did have one of these little push pins right there. So there you go, that is the wreath all hung up, and it is also next to a fake brick wreath over there that I got from ThinkGeek a long while back, but you know, that's just right next to my Harry Potter display. I'm gonna put it probably on my upstairs door since I actually have a place to put it up there. You know, it is a little small, but you know, it's fine. It's a nice piece, and I'm really happy that it isn't very hard to break. Also, if you were interested, here are all the extra pieces when it comes to building the regular wreath. In addition, we also do get the extras of the candles right here, and also I did want to note that when it comes to this box, it is very nice for just storing the wreath. If you want to just plop it in there, it will plop in very nice and easily, though it will break off some parts if they are sticking out, which is one thing that I did want to note right there. So just taking a quick look at some of the details, we do get some of those decorated studs in gold. You get some of these ball pieces right here in both red and white, which is, you know, what you'd see when it comes to a wreath. I think it looks fine and it's perfect for what it is. So yeah, that's all that I really have to say for this build. Let's take a look at the other one. So taking a look at the second build for the Advent wreath, I did actually build this one first before I built the previous model that you saw. This is something that I'm not really too familiar with, but I did take a quick look online to see what this was all about. So as you can see, we have 4 candles on this wreath, each of them at a different size. We do get some extras of these cylinder pieces right here, just so then you can actually plop these in, just to make sure that there are 5 of these cylinder pieces per candle. We do have one that is at its full capacity over there, but you can add these in as you see fit just to make sure that each have 5, and if you count 5, 10, 15, 20, we have a total of 20 of those cylinder pieces in this set, which is very, very nice to get inside that white color. In addition, we have these very tops, which if you count those in addition, we have 24 overall to complete each candle, and 24 days equals Christmas, where you go along and you remove one of these cylinder pieces per day, which is something that I think is rather interesting, though like I said, I'd much rather have the wreath on display than this. Also, I did want to note that there is a whole religious aspect to this, which I'm not really gonna get into that. You're gonna have to find someone else to do that other than me. But taking a look at this, I believe that this is a sort of similar build to what we would see for the actual wreath. We have some different color coding going on where we have one of these in red and then the rest of them in green. We do build a bunch of these individual parts. And then, you know, there's a lot of repetitive building when it comes to this. Probably some of my more favorite things is like adding in all these details from the very top. Like I said, we have the candles over here. We also have some clip piece connections from the very side, where you can see where we attached these big leafy pieces. We also get these little red balls on the very top. That is a stud connection right there for that. Those are pretty cool to see, just to represent that regular wreathy look. We get some of these decorated studs inside that golden color. We get some smaller leafy pieces over here, which those are also very nice to get in bulk. A lot of the regular leaf pieces right there inside that green color. Just a lot of very interesting things going on. I also did want to cut in quickly. Here are all of the extra pieces that you get when you build the Advent wreath compared to the regular wreath. If you're interested in the back of this, here is what that would look like. Here's just like the back building style for what these look like. Like I said, we do have a lot of very similar building techniques for these, both the top and the bottom over here. To represent that, we do get a black side stud connection piece, which I think is very interesting, just to make sure that you know which side is the top and which side is the bottom, if it was actually like the wreath going on right there. And it also does make sure that you place the bows in the right area. You know, it's one thing that I do really like. We do get the different type of clip piece connection just to make it round out like this, and you know, it's something that I never really thought like it would make physically, which, you know, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's something very interesting, and like I said, I probably will enjoy the other one a lot better than this one. I think it's an interesting build, and it's an interesting idea, but it's not really something that I really know too much about. So yeah, let's move on to my final overall thoughts. So overall, is this set worth $35? I think yes. It does come with quite a lot of very nice green pieces for this set. I do really like seeing all of these different leaf pieces. Definitely something that a lot of people will like to get for those alone, though in addition it is a really nice Christmas display piece, either as a regular wreath or as the Advent wreath, which, you know, like I said, don't really know too much about the Advent wreath other than the fact that you can actually wear that as a hat, as I did a little bit of research on it. So, you know, thanks for the thumbnail bit, but either way, that's really all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!